What is up, you guys? Mental Hog back here for episode 17 of the Leicester City Career Mode here in FIFA 23. In the last episode, we dispatched Bayern Munich 4-0 on aggregate. Somehow, didn't let them score a single goal past us. So we're through to the quarterfinals of this competition. We're also going to be in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and we are fighting for a top 4 spot in the Premier League. So this season is going exceptionally well, all things considered, because we have had quite a few injuries. And Madison's still out, Nico Williams is still out, and wow, I even forget who else is injured at this point, to be honest with you. Julian Alvarez, that's right. He's still out for a little while as well. So none of those players are available just yet. Will we be able to manage this really challenging time in the season where we have a lot of games and like important games with players missing? I don't know. Your guess will be as good as mine. We're going to find out together. So if you guys are excited for another episode of the series, drop a like down below. And if you're new around here, which about 70-ish% of you guys, if not more, that watch my videos on a month-to-month basis are not subscribed. So help me out. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. So I would greatly appreciate if you made that red button grayed out by being subscribed, I guess. And yeah, let's go ahead into this video. We need to start off by announcing actually who we're even coming up against in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So yeah, memory was serving correctly here. We've been simming these games and we beat Hull City in the round of 16. And we're going to be facing off against Manchester City in the quarterfinals. It's a big game. If we were able to beat them, we are looking pretty likely to potentially win this again. Remember, we won the FA Cup last season, so it would be great to repeat in this competition. But again, not my priority, so we're going to rotate a bit, and we have tired players, which means we have to anyway. This game is also at the Etihad Stadium, so we're not necessarily the favorites to win this game by any means. And I rotated the team, and we're also playing the highlights. I want to get through this season a bit quicker, and this competition is just not my priority right now. Oh, this is more like it. Patson Daka is receiving the ball in space. We've got a good opportunity here. Can we put it away? Oh, it's off the post. Are you kidding? No way. It also seems like we're down a man. We have gotten a red card here, and it's the 83rd minute. Riyad Mahrez is on off of the bench from range. Can he make something special happen? It was very close, actually. Manchester City counterattack, and they do have a lot of numbers forward here. Tedic. Oh, we took him out. That's going to be a yellow card or something here. Ball played in by Tedic. Dealt with by Kova. It seems like we're about to be headed to extra time. And that is the case, actually. Oh, actually, it goes straight to pens. So it's a penalty shootout in the FA Cup. And you're going to have to bear with me while my power supply on my, what's it called? Surge protector goes wild. It's going to be beeping this whole time. Bruyne steps up for the first one. Sends me the wrong way. Amy Vardy going for placement over power. Not the way to go. Going to pick the same way. And Iverson saves a pen. Let's go. Patson Daka, again, going for placement over power. And Ederson reads me like a book. Phil Foden thinking the same way again, but nope, it's not to be. And City have scored 2 of their pens. This is bad. We're going to need to start converting some of these. Mahrez. Oh, Ederson is just too good. He's just too good. He's saved all 3 of my penalties so far. And we've got to save this one from Kai, and we get knocked out by City. Again, competition wasn't my priority, so I'm not too upset about that. But yeah, not a great way to go out on pens like that. Yikes. Some great news, though, going into these next Premier League games and just the rest of our season, because James Maddison and Nico Williams are back, like match fit. Back, and Julian Alvarez is well on his way. He is on the mend, and he's going to be ready for selection again pretty soon, which is nice. Hopefully he'll be ready for the quarterfinals in the Champions League, which we'll probably be playing in this episode, to be honest. I was hoping to ease them back into the side here with an easy game against Watford, but we actually lose 1-0, and Maddison got himself sent off in the 80th minute. Interesting result for us. Not great at all. And for this one, Julian Alvarez, coming back from injury, actually scores a brace at Craven Cottage for a 2-1 win against Fulham. That is how you come back into a team, James Maddison. Take notes. So as you know, we dispatched Bayern Munich. We said this at the very start of the episode. It's time to announce our quarterfinal opponent. If you just look at this first page, the Lisbon Lions beat Manchester United. They're out. Sevilla beat AC Milan, an upset there, and Roma upset Barcelona again in the Champions League. On the other side of the tie, Benfica beat RB Leipzig, Liverpool beat Inter, which you'd expect, City beat Dortmund, which again you would expect, but PSG knocked out by Arsenal. So a lot of upsets. Really only 2 ties went the way you think they would. Even with Leicester City, I feel like we should have gotten knocked out in this tie. So a lot of upsets this season. And who else would we be coming up against but Liverpool? We don't get any of the fun opponents that you don't normally see in the Champions League. We get the ones that usually get to freaking win the thing. So yeah, Liverpool in the Champions League quarterfinals. It's not going to be too bad. We've played against them before, and we've actually trashed on them before. So we're going to hopefully do that again, but this time in the Champions League. And actually, I'm going to choose some very interesting options for this game. Nico Williams is not going to start. James Maddison is not going to start. And Julian Alvarez is not going to start. They have got to earn their place back in the team from injury because the team we've been using has been incredible, to be honest with you. I've had no complaints, and that's the team that's going to roll out against Liverpool in the first leg. They've still got Bobby Firmino, Luis Diaz and Salah are tired. Curtis Jones is starting in the Champions League. I don't even really know who Pedraza is at left back, so Nat Phillips at center back as well. They've got a really, really weird looking team, and we're at home for the first leg. We should do well here. Well, the stage is set for an interesting tie in the Champions League, I'll tell you that much. Sorry, I have a little bit of a Pop-Tart in my mouth. I'm sure it's fine with you guys, though. We're predicting goals and drama for this game against Liverpool, and I hope to deliver on that. I would love to see goals, and I would love to see drama. Patson Daka, Kovacic, Harvey Barnes. Yes, there we go. That's that interplay that we've had at the team. Back post unmarked, except Riyad Mahrez wasn't there, so I couldn't play it to him. Joe Gomez against his former club. He's going to want to prove to them that they made a mistake letting him go and not giving him the chance to start for him. Although, if you watch the Champions League game they played against Real Madrid, most people would be saying they're kind of tired of seeing him play for their club. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Riyad on the ball here. Got the run of Tielemans for whatever reason. Not the fastest guy. I don't know why he's got this run, but it's kind of working. And we can play this to Harvey Barnes. And the finish wasn't great, but on the rebound, he can finish the chance. Alisson did not save that well enough, and we are 1-0 up. 16 minutes into this game. Let's go, Harvey Barnes. And Yuri Tielemans with the assist. That's exactly why James Maddison didn't actually start today. He's not got the sharpness, and he's not got the overall increases that you get from the sharpness like Tielemans does. It's just not going to happen for him right now. And I can't even really displace Kova from the team because of his energy as well. The team is just firing without James Maddison, believe it or not. Our captain can't get a game. Mohamed Salah playing this in. Patson Daka dealing with that very well. Oh, putting in a great block. But this ball is still alive. Ooh, big save from Emiliano Martinez with his elbow. Riyad Mahrez marking Virgil van Dijk at the near post. I've never seen a crazier strategy from me. But I don't set up the set pieces. However, genius tactical work. Mohamed Salah playing a through ball here to Ruben Neves. He's onside. Holy moly, I thought he was off. The flag never went up, and Emiliano Martinez did not let himself fall asleep, though. Made a huge save there. Chilwell. Oh, yes, I love the play here on the left-hand side we've got going on. Ben Chilwell keeping on running. I don't have a runner at the far post to cross to. Back inside here. Riyad Mahrez can't win that header. We knew that. Is that Stonesy? Is that Stonesy doing the defensive work of a lifetime? Except they had men on him. Not ready for that. Chilwell breezes past Salah. I don't know why he went sliding in. Tielemans has got the ball here. He can get to this. He can cross it, but the cross was too close to the keeper. Tielemans potentially setting up one more attack here before the half. James Justin is through. Oh my god, James Justin is literally just through on goal. Do I try and finish this? No, play this to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes looking for the brace, but it's just wide of the post, man. Should have barreled that into the back of the net, but it's 1-0 at the half, and we're in the lead. And unfortunately, Harvey Barnes is completely dead for stamina, so Nico Williams is going to get a chance to come back into the team. And for the second half, I am going to bring on James Maddison. We're going to move Tielemans into the midfield for this second half. Hopefully, that will be good. If not, well, then I'm a dummy. But I think it's going to be totally fine. I'm excited to welcome back the two players that we have been missing for the past couple months, though. Julian Alvarez, he'll get his chance later on. James Maddison, already showing that he has been missing from the team and he wants to play. Don't mind that red card he got in the first game back. It was just a little fluke. Nico Williams takes the finish. Oh my god, Nico Williams and James Maddison are back and ready for action. Another thing we've missed, James Maddison's set pieces. We have not been dangerous from corners since he's been out. And, well, we are not necessarily dangerous from corners now, but Joe Gomez has space. Big save from Alisson. That could have been a beautiful goal. And Fabinho has to get subbed off with some sort of knock. And by knock, I mean injury. James Maddison, another corner delivery here. John Stones is going to get on this. Oh my god, it's 2-0. James Maddison puts on an assist. My captain is back, and John Stones is on the score sheet against Liverpool. And he's a former Everton player, so I bet that feels good. Alisson caught in two minds there, by the way. Look at him. He's so far off his line and just not clearing out the 6-yard box. He should have come up further. Usually they pick those up, and it did not work for him. It's 2-0 now against Liverpool. Chilwell sliding in. Oh my god. Oh my god. What was that goal? He's offside, though, right? Did you see that? It was a scorpion kick, or a bicycle kick that got saved, and then, I'm sorry, a scissor kick that was the finish, but he was offside. If that counted as a goal, I would not have even complained, because that was amazing acrobatic work from Liverpool. But this is not the circus, so they got to calm down. Yo, Daka gets taken out there by Ruben Neves. That's going to be a yellow card. And on the hour mark, I'm going to go ahead and sub off Patson Daka for Jamie Vardy to give him this game. And that is going to be what we do for the rest of this one for sure. No more subs from me. Nico Williams to James Maddison. James Maddison, I see that run from Yuri Tielemans. I'm trying to pick him out. I can't. Instead, we've got Mahrez on the ball. Oh my god. Riedel Baku overshoots his challenge. And at the back post, still a chance for Tielemans. Oh gosh. We could have easily scored a third there, though. Chilwell has had Mo Salah in his pocket all game, by the way. And Maddison. Oh! He's fighting for it here, and Mahrez, who's got the captain's armband for this game, has got space down this right-hand side, I should say, onto his preferred left foot, crosses this ball. Maddison has it to Ndidi. Tielemans, I'm looking to open up a shot here for him, but instead we're going to do the right thing, play to Maddison. Oh, man, the pass to Mahrez was not quite there. Okay, Chilwell had Mo Salah in his pocket all game. Now he's completely free. But Stonesy, oh yes, scoring the goal and putting in the challenges. Oh my goodness, Jamie Vardy catches Virgil van Dijk taking way too long on the ball here. And now Mahrez has a chance to make it 3. Why did you take that with your right foot? Can I just ask? Mahrez is dropping rather central here. Jamie Vardy's got space. He wants to make this 3, but we're going to do the smart thing. And somehow that ends up going to Chilwell and not Nico Williams. Well, not somehow. Jamie Vardy's not necessarily known for his passing. James Justin could be known for his crossing here if he sets up a nice chance. Tielemans drags it wide. We have looked so good in the attack today, though. Oh my goodness. Jamie Vardy gets it to Ndidi. Ndidi, so much space for James Justin here. Inside to James Maddison. Can he get a goal on his dang game back? And he can. It's 3-0. And it's the last kick of the game for James Maddison to score a third against Liverpool. And we are 3-0 up. To be honest with you, we might not even need to play the second leg at this point because 3-0 is a huge scoreline in the first leg. And we thrashed Liverpool like we've done before in this series. And because we did so well in that game, we could have rotated our whole team for this game against Preston. And we actually dropped points again. So whoever this Julio guy is scored a brace. Finley Marks scored. Chilwell scored. I don't know what's going on in the Premier League. We, I think, aren't even in the top 4 at the moment. And yeah, a quick look at the table shows me that we are a ways off, actually, of the top 4. I don't know when this happened, but with a game in hand, we are 5 points. Is that right? 6 points. I'm sorry, 6 points behind Arsenal. That's not good. We are like way better than them offensively, a little bit better defensively as well. And despite that, they have got more wins than us and less losses and stuff like that. So we're just dropping too many points, man. We're not going to be able to compete for titles like this. Well, we're at Anfield, but we're only going to play the highlights for this game. And I rotated a bit as well. We're not scared of Liverpool right now with a 3-0 lead in the first leg. Jamie Vardy marking a corner at the front post. Joe Gomez gets rid of that. Nice job. Actually, it's still alive. I don't know how. And Diogo Jota. Whoo! Joe Gomez, get this out. Clear that ball. That's what I'm talking about. It's still letting this play go, though. What is it? What do we have to do besides clear it? I don't understand. What do we have to do to get this corner to move on to the next highlight? I've done everything at this point. Corner played in, Diogo Jota. And, oh my god, why do we have Jamie Vardy at the front post anyways? Can I ask? It's just set piece day for Liverpool as well. They've had corners, and now they have a free kick. Like, I don't really understand what's going on. Nico Williams has got to mark this one. And that's a goal for Liverpool. Diogo Jota, who's come close to scoring already. And maybe they're on to get back into this tie. We've had no attacking opportunities, and they've had so many. Matter of fact, it continues now as Liverpool have a solo run courtesy of Luis Diaz. And I totally just allowed them that chance. Why did I go sliding in anyway? And you already know what we got to do with this long free kick. Curl it. Put a lot of power on it. We've scored one like this earlier this season courtesy of Kovacic. So put a bunch of... Okay, that's too much power. Rajo springing a counterattack here for Liverpool. Once again, another attack for them, as if they haven't had enough of those. We deal with that very well. And that's going to be the end of it. So it was not great. It was a 1-0 loss, technically, but 3-1 on aggregate. We go through, and we're in the semifinals of the Champions League. By the way, this is now the furthest Leicester have ever gone. They have never been past the quarterfinals, and now here we are in the semis. Could we go all the way? I mean, it looks pretty good. We've only let in 1 goal in the knockout phase so far. None to Bayern, and then just 1 off of a dumb set piece to Liverpool. Nice tattoos, John Stones. And the rest of the quarterfinals have wrapped up, and most of the cool teams are out at this point. Roma are through, which is cool, but Arsenal knocked out Benfica, and Manchester City knocked out Sporting Club de Portugal. So we could be coming up against most likely an English team here in the semifinals. I do hope it's Roma, because I just think it would be fun. So we got to turn our attention back to the Premier League now, because we have dropped a lot of points in this episode alone. And by the way, this is going to be our 100th game as Brendan Rodgers. Well, us as Brendan Rodgers. So our 100th game in charge of Leicester. But we're going to be playing this game against Aston Villa, mostly because we have a game in hand on Arsenal right now. We're 3 points behind them if we were to win this. It's very important that we get this result. They've got the Joe Gomez tifo out because, my God, he's been such a good defender for us. But yeah, we're playing this game, and it's also going to be the return of Julian Alvarez for us. He scored a brace in a sim game. We have not played with him yet since his return from injury. So we're going to do exactly that. Try and get match sharpness back into him. Try and get match fitness back into him. And Finley Marks is going to play a game as well. We need 3 points today. We need them. And we might get them literally right away. Tielemans, are you joking? Within 2 minutes, Julian Alvarez with an assist and Tielemans with a goal. It's like, what do I do about this attacking midfield spot, man? Maddison is back. He's putting in assists, but Tielemans is doing it all. It's an absolutely incredible way to start the game. 2 minutes in, we already have a 1-goal lead against Aston Villa. And it seems like it's going to continue at this rate because they don't know how to play a pass. Except we don't know how to stay onside. Oh, from range they shoot. Got to be careful not to allow them that much space. That explains why Daka and Vardy were dropping so deep in some games. Because I still had the false 9 instruction on, which was a thing we put on for Julian Alvarez. But what am I saying? I need to be paying attention to this run from Nico Williams. Finish! Took too long. Ricardo Pereira sees the run of Nico Williams. Nico Williams, I'm going to be looking for this run of Julian Alvarez now. Put this in the back of the net. And Julian with a goal and an assist on his first game back for me after his injury. Nico Williams with the assist. All of our injured players are doing excellently since coming back. And we're 2-0 up now against Aston Villa. I wish there was a way to jump to highlights and not actually like a simulation, because that would be a really good opportunity for us right now. We don't need to play much more of this game at this point. I think we'll be able to keep it locked down. Chilwell gets past one. Yes. Chilwell, keep running. Back inside. Tielemans. Put this in the back of the net. Oh, it was not bad. And that's halftime. 2-0 up against Aston Villa. This is what we need right now. We need to keep this up, not let in any goals, and win this game. And we've got plenty of action coming up, so I'm not going to keep any players on the pitch for too long if they're tired. So Mahrez comes on for the second half, and Jamie Vardy comes on for the second half as well. I need these players fit because we've got lots of games here. Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez gets past one defender. Finley Marks, take notes. Riyad Mahrez gets past another. Finesse shot. It's got way too much on it. Oh, Joe Gomez just took that guy out. That's going to be a yellow card, right? Or actually just a throw-in. I'll take that. There we go. Joe Gomez deals with that excellently. Jamie Vardy's got some height on him, so he can actually deal with that pass. Finley Marks. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Get the passing together. Finley Marks especially. I'm looking at you, bro. You're asking me to play these games, and you're not playing these passes. Kovacic tries to win that back. Finley Marks, once again. Tielemans goes sliding in, wins that ball back somehow cleanly. And Jamie Vardy is all of a sudden through. Has he got the pace? He actually does, you know. Has he got the long shot? He actually does, you know. Oh, my God. Jamie Vardy's bringing us back into the top 4 race with goals like that. Checking the time. He's 25 years old. That's what the time it is. I don't know what that means. That goal was so good, I forgot to make substitutions. I meant to bring on our youngster, Rory Evans, but I literally forgot because I was just oogling and ogling at that incredible long shot from Jamie Vardy. I think his long shots are like pretty bad, too. It's Jamie Vardy. Sees the run of Mahrez once again. He's been terrorizing Aston Villa on this right wing this whole time since he came on. Jamie Vardy's in space again. I'm going to lay it off for Tielemans. Tielemans has a pop from range, but Finley Marks was wide open. That was selfish. We're going to move Tielemans into the center midfield and bring on Rory Evans just like I originally wanted to. Also, Finley Marks, he's got 74 stamina, but he's dead tired. So Harvey Barnes comes on for about 10 minutes here. Oh, they gave the ball away. They give the ball away. I'm going to try and play this to Rory Evans. Rory Evans is just not running. Sees Rory Evans got another chance. It's a save, but that was a weird shot at some point. And no. I talked about clean sheets. Oh, and we're keeping one because Martinez is a beast against his old club, Aston Villa, as well. Got to keep Tyrone Mings off of this. Mahrez somehow heads that away. Why do we have the shortest people on front post duty? Matter of fact, I'm noticing we just have a pretty short team in general. But who cares? It's a 3-0 win against Villa. I'm glad I played that game because we needed the 3 points badly. Another game at home here against Burnley. We're just playing the highlights of this one, and we've got one more we're going to play after this as well. But I'm just trying to pick up as many points as possible. But yeah, game against Burnley, it's a huge one, and we need our players that are in form to stay in form. By the way, in this game, James Maddison is going to be starting at center mid, and our youngster, Rory Evans, is going to be at cam. I like this space for Julian Alvarez. Can we take it first time? Wow, that was actually not bad. We all remember Burnley as being a big team that likes to hit on the counter and get set pieces and have tall players, but since companies come in, they've changed their identity completely. They play like tiki-taka now, so I guess corners aren't as dangerous as they used to be. Yes, James Maddison, interception was excellent. Maybe he's better suited to center mid. I don't know. He's got the energy that like a player like Tielemans doesn't have. He can run up and down the pitch all game long. Oh my God, we've allowed them space for that shot. I don't know how. Maddison, like I said, got the energy, carry the ball out wide here. Play it to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes to Julian Alvarez. Trying to open up space for the shot. We're going to take it now, and it's 1-0. Julian Alvarez. Oh my goodness, from just the edge of the box, we have been taking a lot of shots from further back, and it's working out. Castagna get this away. Does so successfully. Rory Evans, please get this out. Rory Evans, please, or not. Okay. Julian Alvarez, can you? Yes, you can. And that's going to be it. It's a 1-0 win at home against Burnley. That's a huge result. If we can continue to get 3 points and keep clean sheets, we'll be good. And what company does not look the same? He has not aged well. Let's just say that. We've got one more game of highlights to play, and we're going to Elland Road to take on Leeds United. I'm a little bit worried about this game. They've got way more points than some of the other teams we've come up against today. And I don't know. I just always feel like at Elland Road anything can happen. So let's see what happens here. To pass to Kovacic. Got a lot of options out wide here. Ricardo Pereira, cross first time. Not a good cross. Lets it down. Oh, for John Stones, who has a pop on the half volley. We'll take that every day of the week. And it looks like Leeds are playing down to 10 men. They've got a red card. Every time I play highlights, I see somebody red carded, but it is what it is. Leicester City counterattack here. Yuri Tielemans to Patson Daka. We're going to want to spring this quickly before they can get back in their defensive shape. I see Harvey Barnes making a run. We're going to take advantage of that. Rasmus Christensen's trying to keep up. Kappa does. We still have the ball, though. We still have the ball. Back inside. Nope, that's not what I wanted at all. Not at all what I was looking for. That's not good. We cannot waste these opportunities. This is the last chance of the game. And like I said, we need 3 points. So Riyad Mahrez is going to need to do a really, really nice pass here for Patson Daka, or we're just going to waste it. And we're going to lose to a 10-man lead. Not lose, draw to a 10-man lead. It feels like a loss because when you're down to 10 and you have chances, you got to take them. And yeah, dropping points in a game like that is going to be absolutely terrible for us. We're still pretty close to Arsenal. We are 2 points behind them, but with only 4 games left in the Premier League, there might not be very many opportunities left for us to catch up to them because we're depending on them to drop points. Let's just take a quick look. They've got a game against Southampton. They have got a game against West Ham. They have also got a game against... They've got 4 more, so we're looking for 2 more here. Preston North End, which is the worst team in the league. And on the last match day, they're coming up against Chelsea. So really, we just need to keep winning games and hope that Chelsea can do something against Arsenal because I don't expect them to drop points any other way. And also, in the next episode, we will be announcing our semi-final opponent in the Champions League. Remember, we could either be playing up against Man City, Arsenal, or Roma. I would love to play against Roma, but we will see that and more in the next episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, keep the support coming down below. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and peace.